Alright guys. Last session began with our 4 survivors, Conrad, Arthur, Vinny, and Orion, fighting off the zombies which broke through their barricade. Conrad shot several while Orion threw a Molotov, accidentally setting the suite ablaze. In the burning chaos, Vinny was bitten by an elderly zombie, starting a bacterial infection timer. Racing against time and flames, they escaped to the stairwell where Arthur dramatically retrieved keys from a legless janitor zombie by drop-kicking another zombie and throwing the crawler down the central shaft. Conrad found the right key to unlock the chained roof access door. The session ended with them on the helipad, overlooking a dying Las Vegas filled with various zombie mutations, discovering a helicopter with 2 dead pilots inside. Potential salvation if only someone knew how to fly it.
Finally, some good fucking luck. Can I have a look inside it, Joe?
You approach the helicopter, your bite wound from the penthouse sending fresh spikes of pain with each step. The Bell 407 is executive-level transportation, the kind of bird that used to ferry casino whales and their business associates between here and LA. Your dad would have loved this. Probably would have known exactly which family owned it, whose cocaine it carried, whose bodies it dumped in the desert. The burgundy paint job reminds you of dried blood, which is fitting given what's visible through the windows.
I'm trying the door. These things usually aren't locked. I'd know from the old days.
Your connected family knowledge pays off. The door clicks open with that expensive sound only real money makes. A wave of heat rolls out carrying the smell of cordite and copper. Your marine-trained nose knows that cocktail. Someone punched their own ticket in here. Flies buzz out, fat and happy. The pilot's a big boy, wearing one of those tourist t-shirts that says, "I got lucky in Vegas." You almost laugh at the irony.
Of course. Of fucking course.
What do you see?
The pilots are dead. Murder-suicide by the looks of it. Joe, what exactly am I looking at?
The pilot, fat guy in his 50s wearing aviator sunglasses, has his head tilted back against the headrest. There's a Glock in his lap and a new sunroof in his skull that definitely wasn't factory installed. The co-pilot, younger Hispanic dude, maybe 30, is slumped sideways. His hands are empty and there's a neat hole through his left cheekbone. Entry wound from the side, execution style.
So the pilot shot his co-pilot, then himself?
The trajectory suggests point-blank range from the pilot's seat. No defensive wounds visible. Either surprise or agreement.
Jesus, can we fly this thing?
Joe, I'm walking around the helicopter checking for damage. My burns are painful as fuck, but I need to see if this will fly.
Every movement pulls at your burned skin, but you push through. The early morning air stinks of smoke and something worse, that sweet rot smell that's becoming Vegas's new perfume. Make an intellect check.
That's 11 plus my modifier of 2, 13 total.
You do a quick walk around, trying to ignore how your burned hands shake. The Bell 407 is pristine except for the interior decorating. No bullet holes in the fuselage, rotors look straight, landing skids have some scrapes but nothing structural. Through the cargo door you spot a Phoenix Suns duffel bag. The fuel gauge visible through the gore shows about 3/4 tank, enough to get somewhere that isn't here.
How bad are you looking anyway, Conrad?
Not good, little computer man. 2nd degree on arms, maybe some 3rd on my back where that Suka hugged me, running low on fumes. But I've had worse.
You've had fucking worse.
Once, when I was 12. My father caught me skimming from his vodka shipments, not to drink, to sell to older boys at school. He held my hand over stove flame until I understood that stealing from family is worse than stealing from strangers.
Jesus Christ, your dad was psycho.
He was practical teacher. I never stole from him again. Started my own operation instead. These burns, they remind me I'm still alive to feel them. When you stop feeling pain, that's when you worry.
Right. Okay, first things first. We need to get these bodies out. Joe, I'm grabbing the pilot by the shoulders.
You lean into the helicopter, trying not to think about the blood that's already going tacky in the desert heat. As you grab his shoulders to pull him out, his body shifts and bang!
Jesus fuck!
What the fuck was that?
His dead finger was still on the trigger. The Glock fires into the floor, punching a neat hole through the aluminum. The sound echoes across the rooftop like a dinner bell.
Suka bled, so much for being quiet.
Nice going. Why don't you just send up a flare while you're at it?
It was an accident. How was I to know the safety was off?
Glocks don't have a safety, you absolute gargoyle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really, I can't believe you didn't know that. You fucking stupid Brit.
Jeez, I'm sorry, chill.
No.
That's definitely noise level 2. Let me roll to see what attention that draws. Okay, you've bought yourself some time, but that absolutely got re-noticed.
Fuck! Screw you, you dumbass pilot! I'm gonna—
Wait, before we just dump him. Joe, I want to search the pilots. They might have something useful.
Good thinking. Help me get this fat bastard out first.
Maybe I'm not the best person for it.
Help me!
Okay. Joe, I help Arthur.
Working together, you wrestle the pilot's corpse out of his seat. He's heavy, probably 250 pounds of all-American, Peter Griffin-approved beef. Rigor mortis is starting to set in, making him stiff and unwieldy. His wallet has useless credit cards, a Costco membership, and pictures of what might be kids or grandkids at Disneyland. There's an old Nokia brick phone with a dead battery, but folded in his breast pocket, stained with blood, is an aviation sectional chart.
What's on it?
What's one of those?
Aviation sectional chart. It's what pilots use for visual navigation. Shows terrain, airports, restricted airspace. My unit used similar ones in Iraq for helicopter ops. Basically a specialized map with elevation data and flight corridors. If someone marked it up, they were planning routes or marking locations.
Someone's marked it up with different colored pens. Blue ink marks Henderson Safe to the southeast. Black ink shows Nellis AFB military checkpoint to the northeast. There are other marks: Boulder City, Supplies, and Searchlight Avoid. But what catches your eye is a location northwest in the mountains, circled in red with neat handwriting. The compound, 20-plus survivors, working farm, fuel depot. Verify before approach.
Holy shit. An actual map to somewhere that might not be fucked.
Map to maybe safe. Everything has question marks.
Still better than staying here. Now come on, help me with this fat fuck.
You're dragging the pilot's corpse away from the helicopter. The morning sun is already getting warm and you can feel sweat mixing with fear sweat. Where are you taking him?
Joe, I'm dragging him straight to the edge of the helipad.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm gonna throw him off.
Why? Is waste of energy.
Why? Because when the fuck else am I gonna get to throw a body off a skyscraper? This is literally a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I think you'd be surprised with how many times this opportunity may present itself in future.
Holy shit, yes, that's the best idea you've had all apocalypse.
The terminal velocity of a human body is approximately 120 miles per hour. From this height, impact would occur in 4.2 seconds with a force of—
See? Science supports me? Come on, help me chuck this bastard.
You people are sick. Absolutely sick.
Says the Russian who probably buried bodies in Siberian tundra.
Hey, I never said I didn't fucking love it.
That's what I'm talking about, Conrad. Joe, I'm helping Arthur drag the body.
You got this covered. I just watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you two handle this, big boy.
The three of you, well, two of you while Conrad stands back, chilling, drag the pilot to the helipad's edge. Looking down is vertigo-inducing. Vegas sprawls below like a carpet of death. You can see clusters of infected moving through the streets in weird patterns like schools of very stupid, very hungry fish.
All right, on 3. 1, 2.
Wait, shouldn't we say something, last rites or whatever?
Like what?
I don't know, like, here lies Bob the pilot. He flew helicopters and shot himself rather than deal with this shit.
Just throw him.
3.
You heave the pilot over the edge. 250 pounds of dead Texan pinwheels through the morning air. His t-shirt flaps like the world's most morbid flag. You watch him fall, whack. Even from 40 floors up, the impact is audible. The body hits the valet circle with a wet crunch that makes everyone wince.
Holy fuck, did he just bounce?
A little bit, yeah. Physics doesn't care about dignity. The sound immediately draws attention from the infected below. You watch them change direction like iron filings to a magnet, converging on the corpse. Within seconds, there's a feeding frenzy happening in the Mirage's valet area.
That was fucking beautiful. Okay, now the co-pilot. Maybe if they're all gathered there, we could land this next guy on some zombos.
Yeah. Wait, though. Let me search him first. Joe, I'm going through the co-pilot's pockets.
This one's younger, wedding ring still gleaming despite the blood. His wallet has a picture of a pregnant woman, maybe $100 in cash that's worthless now, and... Wait. In his breast pocket, there's a small prescription bottle.
Pills?
The label's partially obscured by blood, but you can make out amoxicillin 500 ml and take 1 capsule 4 times daily for 7 days.
Antibiotics, how many?
You pop open the bottle. 8 pills rattle around inside. The prescription was for 28 pills, so this is barely a quarter of a full course.
Fuck yeah!
You'd need 4 a day, so this is 2 days exactly. Won't cure a serious infection, just delay it.
Joe, we're giving the co-pilot the same treatment.
The second body follows the first over the edge. This time you all lean over to watch. The co-pilot pinwheels down, his wedding ring catching the morning light. He's heading straight for the cluster of infected feasting on the pilot. Thwack, crunch! He lands directly on 2 zombies, crushing them into the pavement like a grotesque sandwich. One zombie's head pops clean off from the impact, rolling into the valet lane like the world's worst bowling ball.
Holy shit, strike!
Did you see that head just pop?
2-for-1. Efficient. I approve.
The probability of that exact impact was approximately...
Nobody cares about the math. That was fucking incredible.
Wait a second. We should have checked if they were bitten. I mean, logic dictates that they were in the air when the outbreak started, landed into chaos, got bitten, and ended themselves rather than turn. But if he had antibiotics, then he could have survived.
Unless they were both bit, but fat bastard got jealous and killed him for the pills, or maybe co-pilot was turning faster, or pilot couldn't live with himself after shooting his friend, or they made pact but pilot went first. Plenty of potential reasons. None of them matter now.
They're street pizza with Theo. No point crying over splattered pilots.
Still, if that co-pilot had antibiotics and the pilot murdered him for them, that's cold, even for the apocalypse.
Is exactly what apocalypse is. When civilization ends, first thing to die is trust. Second is mercy. Third is...
Bang!
What the fuck was that?
That came from behind you, from the roof access door, the one you chained back up with the padlock when you came through.
Blech, they found us.
The metal door shudders with each impact. You locked it from this side when you came through, but the frame is only as strong as the wall it's mounted in. And these are interior walls, not meant for siege defense.
How long do we have?
The door is holding for now, but you can see the frame starting to bend. Paint flakes fall with each hit.
Shit, Joe, I'm checking around the helicopter. Any supplies, storage compartments?
You dart around to the cargo area while the others watch the door. Inside the Bell 407 storage, you find some executive golf clubs, useless, a cooler with melted ice and warm champagne, coiled rope, and, bizarrely, a bag of road salt.
Road salt in Vegas?
Previous management was clearly not from around here. There's also an emergency kit with a flare gun and 3 flares.
I'm grabbing the rope salt and flare gun.
What the hell are you gonna do with salt?
Dunno. Just in case, look, you never fucking know.
The door frame splinters. Wood and metal shriek. The padlock holds, but the frame itself is failing.
Enough playing. I'm getting in pilot seat. Joe, I'm climbing into the helicopter.
You haul yourself into the blood-slicked pilot seat, trying not to think about the fact that you're sitting where a man ended his life 5 hours ago. The instrument panel is intimidating. Dozens of switches, gauges, 3 separate screens. The cyclic, the stick, is sticky with dried blood.
Conrad, please tell me you can fly this thing.
I had lessons.
Had lessons?
6 lessons, 8 years ago in Siberia.
Oh, we're so fucked.
The instructor said I was natural. Also said I was dangerously overconfident and liability to myself and others. But first part was compliment.
You start flipping switches, muttering in Russian. Master battery. On. Fuel valve. Open. The instrument panel lights up like a slot machine. The concrete around the door frame starts to spiderweb. Whatever's hitting the door is putting more force into each blow than any human should be able to generate.
That's a reinforced fire door. Nothing should be able to...
Crunch! The entire wall bulges inward like something from a nightmare. Rebar starts poking through the cracking concrete.
That's not possible. Even 10 men couldn't.
Well, something fucking is.
I'm gonna start backing up, Joe, and climb onto the helicopter.
2 more impacts. The wall is actively crumbling now. Through the growing gaps, you catch glimpses of something massive moving in the darkness of the stairwell. Something that has to duck to fit.
How big would something have to be
A chunk of concrete the size of a microwave falls inward. Through the hole, you see an eye. Bloodshot, milky, and the size of a tennis ball.
Start the fucking helicopter.
I'm trying.
Crash! The door doesn't just open, it explodes off its hinges, the entire frame ripping free from the wall. Through the dust cloud, you see what caused it. It's massive, what must have been a security guard or bouncer, now swollen with decomposition gases until it's nearly 9 feet tall and almost as wide. Its Mirage uniform is stretched to splitting, buttons popping off like bullets. When it opens its mouth to moan, black fluid pours out like tar, splashing on the rooftop with a hiss.
What the fuck is that?
Go, 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 go!
The bloated zombie squeezes through the doorframe, and behind it you can see dozens more infected pouring onto the roof.
Joe, I'm in the helicopter, but I'm leaning out the side door with the flare gun.
Nice.
What are you doing, Arthur?
Buying you time. I'm aiming for Big Boy's face.
Roll to hit.
That's 17.
You pull the trigger. The flare streaks across the rooftop and punches right into the bloated zombie's eye socket. For a moment, nothing happens. Then the magnesium starts burning inside its skull. It screams and staggers forward, clawing at its face. Let me roll a d20 here. Damn. Okay. So, the bloater careens backward, its massive bulk completely out of control. Its shoulders clip the helicopter's tail boom with a sound like a sledgehammer hitting a bell. The entire aircraft lurches forward 6 feet across the helipad, landing skids shrieking against concrete. The tail rotor, still spinning up to speed, catches the creature at neck height. There's a moment where time seems to stop. The bloater's remaining good eye widens in something almost like surprise. Then the rotor blades hit. The first blade doesn't cut so much as explode through the swollen neck, sending a geyser of black fluid 20 feet into the air. The second blade catches what's left, and the massive head simply separates. It spins through the air like the world's most horrific basketball, spraying putrid fluid in a perfect circle before bouncing off the helipad and rolling toward the edge. The headless body stands for 3 impossible seconds, black sludge fountaining from the stump like a broken sewer main. Then it topples backward with enough force to crack the concrete, still twitching as decomposition gases escape from the massive wound with a sound like the world's wettest fart.
Holy fucking Christ!
The tail rotor is fine, but now infected are pouring through.
Engine. Why won't engine start properly?
Make an intellect check. You get +1 from your intelligence modifier.
Come on, that's 12 total.
You're flipping switches in what you hope is the right order. The turbine starts to whine, but it's not spinning up fast enough. Warning lights flash, low rotor RPM, engine temp, fuel pressure. Your 8-year-old memories are fighting with modern aviation reality.
They're getting closer!
Around 9 zombies have broken through the threshold now. Among them, a security guard with a Kevlar vest, a cocktail waitress still somehow clutching a serving tray, and what might have been a janitor. They're 20 feet away and closing.
That Kevlar vest would be fucking useful right about now.
Yeah, great idea. Let me just politely ask the zombie to take it off.
Вы, суки, невероятны. If we survive, we strip corpses. Kevlar is Kevlar.
Can we focus on the not dying part first?
I'm stabbing at the security guard with my spear.
Roll it!
Fuck! 15.
Your makeshift spear catches him center mass, punching through shirt and flesh but getting tangled in the Kevlar vest. He keeps coming, spear sticking out like the world's worst lawn dart. Give me a grit check.
That's an 8, Joe.
Yeah, so that spear's stuck, man. No getting that back out.
My spear!
I got this. Joe, I'm swinging my brass curtain rod at his head.
Roll to hit.
That's an 18.
You swing that 6-foot brass rod like you're going for the fences. It connects with the guard's skull with a devastating crack that echoes across the rooftop. His head snaps sideways, neck breaking instantly. But your follow-through is too enthusiastic. The momentum carries the rod down into his falling body where it wedges between his Kevlar vest and the concrete as he collapses. The weight of his body pins it to the ground. Grit check, Vinny.
Oh no, a natural one.
Yep, not getting that back either.
Fuck, it's stuck.
Leave it!
That's my favorite weapon.
Then get new one. More coming.
The cocktail waitress is climbing into the helicopter, martini tray raised like she's a Roman legionary. Her uniform is shredded, revealing bite wounds across her torso.
Oh, fuck this, Joe. I'm grabbing Conrad's Glock.
What? No.
Conrad's fully focused on the helicopter controls, muttering Russian prayers to the aviation gods. Make a sleight of hand check to snatch it from his briefcase without him noticing.
I don't have any levels in that.
Okay, so the DC is 10, you don't get a modifier.
That's a 14, Joe.
Nice! Your trembling hands dart into Conrad's open briefcase with surprising precision. Your fingers wrap around the Glock's grip just as Conrad's struggling with the cyclic. The gun comes free, smooth as silk, its weight both terrifying and reassuring in your sweaty palms. You've never held a real gun before, but every first-person shooter you've ever played flashes through your mind as you raise it toward the waitress.
Fucker.
There's a zombie cocktail waitress trying to eat us.
This is fair.
I'm just gonna shoot until she stops moving.
You're just pulling the trigger repeatedly, so 10 shots?
Yeah, it's what I'd do.
No.
You mad bastard.
I mean, obviously when she drops, I'm not just gonna waste the rest on her, but aim for others.
All right, this is going to affect accuracy. Roll to hit for each shot. The DC gets harder with each shot due to recoil.
First shot, tainted 20.
Perfect headshot despite the recoil.
That's 7 damage, times 3 for the headshot, so 21 total.
Boom! Your first shot catches her right between the eyes. She drops instantly. More infected pour through, a janitor with his mop still clutched in dead hands.
Second shot at the janitor. 19. That's a hit.
Body shot, the janitor takes it in the shoulder but keeps coming. With rapid fire, you need 15 plus to hit, 20 plus for headshots.
4 damage. Third shot. 20. Just barely a headshot. 9 damage times 3, 27.
The janitor's head explodes. A tourist in board shorts stumbles over the bodies.
4th shot, 18. That's a hit. 6 damage.
Another body shot. The tourist staggers but doesn't drop.
5th, 13. That misses. 6th, 5. Also misses. 7th, 15. Just barely. 11 damage.
The tourist finally goes down.
8th, 18. That's 10 damage. 9th, 13. Miss. 10th, 7. Miss.
Click, click, click. There's a moment of silence except for the helicopter engine finally starting to spin up properly.
Did our little nerd just go full Rambo?
Little computer man, use fucking 10 bullets, 10.
Holy shit, Orion.
I don't like being eaten.
You used 10 bullets, you fucker.
Who cares? It worked.
We have 29 bullets left for entire apocalypse.
I'm sure we'll find some more, man. Chill.
You say that now, but when we're in corner and gun goes click, click, you remember this moment. Oh, Conrad, why you worry about bullets? Is just bullets, Conrad. Then zombie eating your face and you think, maybe Russian was right about ammunition conservation.
Can we argue about this after we're airborne?
How's the birdie getting on, Joe?
The turbine screams to life, that beautiful whine that means not dying today. The main rotor's finally hitting operational RPM. The downwash is intense, creating a miniature hurricane on the helipad. Debris, shell casings, and chunks of the bloater spray outward in a perfect circle. The infected stumbling through the doorway are getting knocked back, struggling against 60-mile-per-hour winds. Warning lights are still flashing, low oil pressure, rotor imbalance from the tail strike. But the bird wants to fly.
Everyone in, strapped in now.
You're all in the helicopter. Conrad's hands are shaking on the controls. The instrument panel still has several warning lights, but the main rotor is at operational speed.
Fucking go!
I pull collective.
Conrad yanks up on the collective. The helicopter lurches upward about 3 feet, then drops back down with a bone-jarring crunch.
Come on, you American piece of shit. I try again, Joe.
The Bell 407 rises again, 5 feet, 10 feet, but it's fighting you. The aircraft lists hard to port, sliding sideways across the helipad toward the edge. Through the open doors, you can see straight down 40 stories to the street. Something's wrong with the weight distribution. 2 infected have grabbed onto the landing skids.
We got clingers.
On the left, a businessman in a torn suit. On the right, a tourist in a Hawaiian shirt with a camera still around his neck. The extra weight is making the helicopter buck like a mechanical bull. Conrad's fighting the cyclic, trying to compensate, but you're still drifting toward the edge.
Suka, bled. They're throwing off weight distribution.
10 feet up now. 15. 20. The helicopter is spinning slowly, Conrad fighting for control. Vegas spreads out below you like a map of hell. Through the open doors, wind whips through the cabin.
They're climbing up!
The businessman is pulling himself up the skid with disturbing determination, but as he gets closer, something changes in his eyes. They focus. Actually focus. His mouth opens and...
Help me!
Did he just fucking talk?
Not dead. Please help me.
Oh fuck, he's not fully turned.
He's looking at you with desperate, half-aware eyes. One hand reaching up not to grab, but to plead.
He's still human.
I don't care if he's half zombie or half angel. Get him off.
Please. I have family!
Jesus Christ, what do we do?
Are you bitten?
No. I covered myself in their blood to disguise the scent. Then I saw you guys making your way out. Please, I just need to get to my wife.
The helicopter lurches. You're now 50 feet up and drifting toward the edge of the building. His grip is weakening, knuckles white on the skid.
Fuck! Vinny, grab my legs!
I've got you, Arthur.
Joe, I'm leaning out to pull him up.
Make a grit check. This is pure strength against physics and terror.
18!
You lean out into the rotor wash, Vinny anchoring you. The businessman's hand is slick with blood, not his, you hope, but you get a solid grip on his wrist. With a roar of effort, you haul him up and into the cabin. He collapses on the floor, gasping.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh God, I thought I was done for.
Everyone apart from Conrad make an awareness check.
15.
Natural one, of course.
Natural 20.
Vinny, you're too focused on not letting Arthur fall to notice anything. Arthur, you're catching your breath. But Orion, as the businessman shifts position, the wind catches his torn suit pants. The fabric flaps up for just a second, revealing his calf. There's a perfect semicircle of teeth marks already starting to blacken around the edges.
You crazy bastard. How'd you figure out about covering yourself in their blood?
Walking Dead, you know? That TV show. Figured it was worth a shot. Didn't actually expect it to work, but when you're out of options...
Smart thinking, man. Real smart.
Guys, you still have Hawaiian shirt tourist zombie on the right skid, and this one is definitely full zombie.
Hold on, I try something.
What are
Joe, I'm yanking the cyclic hard right and spinning the collective. Let's see this tourist zombie hold on through a barrel roll.
You're attempting aerobatics in a damaged helicopter you barely know how to fly? Roll for it. This is a vehicles check, but you don't have that, so just reflexes.
Natural one.
Fuck!
You yank the controls like you're trying to start a lawnmower. The helicopter doesn't barrel roll. It goes into what can only be described as an aerial seizure. Everyone not strapped in goes flying. The businessman slides across the floor and slams into Orion. Through the spinning windows, you see sky, ground, building, sky, ground, building, getting very close. Crack, ting, ting, ting.
Shit, shit, shit.
The main rotor clips the neighboring tower's rooftop air conditioning unit. Chunks of rotor blade and HVAC equipment explode outward like the world's most expensive piñata. An entire air conditioning compressor goes cartwheeling past the windscreen.
What the fuck are you doing? Oh!
Learning, I'm learning.
So, the impact does shake the tourist zombie loose. It plummets. But now you have rotor damage, and every warning light on the panel is screaming at you.
Are we gonna crash?
Not crash, aggressive landing maybe.
That's just crashing with denial.
You're clear of the building now, about 150 feet up from the rooftops, so roughly 550 feet above street level. The Vegas Strip stretches below, a river of abandoned cars, burning buildings, and countless infected. The helicopter is vibrating badly from the rotor damage, but it's flying, sort of.
Where we go? Someone check map.
Joe, I'm unfolding the aviation chart.
The blood-stained map shows several marked locations. Henderson is southeast, about 15 miles, marked safe in blue pen. But what does that even mean? Safe from zombies? Safe from other survivors? Safe yesterday, but not today?
Fuck the question marks. It's better than here.
Or it's a trap. Who marks shit safe with a question mark?
Doesn't matter. Engine is not happy. Listen.
He's right. The engine is making sounds no engine should make. A grinding coughing noise that speaks of contaminated fuel or worse. Black smoke is starting to wisp from the exhaust,
Fuel gauge?
dropping faster than it should. You had 3/4 tank, now it's showing just over half and falling visibly.
Fuel leak or gauge is broken or both. Russian roulette with physics.
Just pick a direction and fly.
Easy for you to say. You're not one trying to remember 8-year-old lessons while everything breaks.
How long to Henderson?
At this speed, 20 minutes maybe, if engine lasts.
It won't. Listen to that grinding.
Thank you, Mr. Mechanic. Very helpful.
Bang! Something in the engine compartment lets go. The helicopter lurches hard right.
Losing power.
The engine is really struggling now, RPMs dropping. You're starting to lose altitude, 140 feet, 130, 120.
Are we going down?
We are going forward and down. Very different.
Below you, the urban sprawl continues endlessly. Strip malls, gas stations, apartment complexes, all crawling with infected. Every parking lot is a death trap. Every building potentially full of zombies.
Fuck. No matter what you do, physics wins. We're in a metal box falling from the sky, and I need my monster energy and my vape. And why did I think leaving the penthouse was a good idea?
Orion, everyone, focus. Find us somewhere to land.
Make a group awareness check. So one of you roll, but with advantage.
I'll roll. I have the highest.
Go for it, man.
That's a 19, Joe.
Nice. About a half mile ahead, you see a massive shopping complex. Big lots, Dollar Tree, Ross Dress for Less, the crown jewels of American discount retail. The parking lot is enormous, mostly empty except for a few scattered cars and wandering figures.
There. Joe, I'm pointing east. That shopping complex.
Is good. Open space. Probably not death trap.
450 feet, 400, 350. The engine makes a sound like a garbage disposal eating silverware.
That doesn't sound good.
Nothing sounds good. Everything is bad sounds.
300 feet, 200. More infected are visible in the parking lot now, looking up at your failing helicopter.
Brace, brace, brace.
How do you brace in a helicopter?
Grab something and pray to whatever God you believe in.
I'm an atheist.
Then pray to physics.
120 feet, 80. The engine gives one final mechanical death scream and seizes completely. The sudden loss of power makes the rotor RPM drop dramatically.
This is auto-rotation. The rotor should...
I know what it should do. It's not doing it.
50 feet, 30. The parking lot rushes up to meet you. A shopping cart rolls across your landing zone, pushed by wind or something worse.
Pull up, pull up!
Fuck.
20 feet, 10.
I grab hold of Arthur's dad bod.
I don't have a fucking...
Crash! The skids hit hard and immediately collapse like cheap lawn furniture. The helicopter's belly slams into asphalt with a grinding shriek that sets teeth on edge. You're sliding across the parking lot at 40 miles per hour when you hit the first zombie, a soccer mom who simply explodes on impact. The rotor blades, still spinning, hit the ground and become a massive industrial blender. 3 infected get caught in the chaos. A postal worker, a jogger, and what might have been a priest all get shredded into red mist. The tail boom tears off with a sound like God's own can opener, catching a businessman and bisecting him at the waist. Both halves cartwheel away in different directions. The main cabin rolls once, flattening a mall cop, twice, smearing a teenager across 20 feet of asphalt, and slams into a concrete barrier with enough force to rattle brains. When you finally stop, you've left a 100-foot trail of sparks, aviation fuel, and liquefied corpses across the parking lot. Then, silence. Except for the ticking of hot metal, the hiss of escaping fluids, and the ringing in everyone's ears.
Ah, Vinny, you dead?
Define dead.
The suka, bled. Ёб твою мать. Everything hurts. Ribs, burns, pride. But alive.
I'm throwing up. Next time we take the damn stairs.
You're all hanging sideways in your harnesses. The helicopter is thoroughly fucked. On its side, rotors gone, tail missing, various fluids leaking, smoke starting to pour from the engine compartment. Through the cracked windshield, you can see you've crashed about 50 yards from the loading dock of the Big Lots.
Joe, I'm unbuckling my harness.
You release the buckle and immediately fall sideways, landing directly on Conrad.
My burns, get off.
Sorry, everyone out. This thing's gonna burn.
The smoke is getting thicker.
Guys, I can't get this buckle.
Vinny, what's wrong?
Vinny, as you struggle with the harness release, you feel warm wetness spreading down your arm. The adrenaline that kept you going during the rooftop chaos has been pumping your blood faster, accelerating the infection's spread. The G-forces from the crash have torn your makeshift bandage loose.
Shit, Joe, I looked down at my arm.
Your sleeve is soaked through with blood, fresh red mixed with darker infected fluids. The bite wound has torn wider from the impact, and the black veins have spread from your forearm up past your elbow. The old woman's dentures left deep punctures that are now weeping black pus.
Fuck your bite, it's getting worse.
Of course it's getting worse. Is zombie bite. They don't get better.
Yeah, well, at least I'm not Russian.
Joe, I'm helping Vinny down.
You support him as he unbuckles. He cries out as the movement pulls at the wound. Fresh blood seeps through.
Whoever's got the damn antibiotics, give them to Vinny now.
You'll want to share them, probably, with the businessman whose name we don't know. Because I saw his leg, and he's infected too.
Why would we share them? We don't know him.
Yeah, where is that guy anyway?
It's at this point you all look around the twisted wreckage of the helicopter cabin. The businessman is nowhere to be seen. The side door he was near is completely gone, ripped away during your spectacular crash landing.
Did he?
He must have gotten ejected during Conrad's learning experience.
See? Problem solved itself. Universe provides.
That's fucked up, even for you.
He was infected anyway. Would have turned eventually. Now, pills for Vinny before he becomes next problem that solves itself.
We need to move first. I can smell the fuel. This thing could go up any second.
Through the broken windows, you hear it moaning. The crash has definitely drawn attention. You can see shapes moving between the abandoned cars heading your way.
Come on, loading dock, move.
Let's go.
We move, Joe.
You crawl out through the shattered windshield onto hot asphalt. The Nevada sun is already brutal. The helicopter is a total loss. On its side, smoking, leaking, ticking like a time bomb. Various parts are scattered across the parking lot.
Вы, суки, невероятны. Kinda of shame we lost Birdie. Would have been big upgrade to have at start of apocalypse.
Yeah, it would have been.
You can see 3 infected shambling toward the crash site from different directions. They're still maybe 100 feet away, but more distant moaning suggests friends are coming.
Go, go, go.
You stumble toward the loading dock, Vinny supported between Arthur and Orion, Conrad bringing up the rear. The loading dock door is partially open, maybe 3 feet, darkness beyond.
Should I shoot them? The shamblers?
No, I like you, Orion, but no more noise. We leave them.
Fair enough.
I want to roll under the open door when we get there, Joe.
You reach the loading dock and duck under the partially open door. It's immediately cooler inside. Dim emergency lighting casting everything in that apocalypse-chic red glow. Boxes and pallets are scattered everywhere. The place has been looted but not cleaned out, like someone started shopping for the end times but gave up halfway.
Help me with this door.
I help.
Me too.
Working together, you manage to pull the roll-up door down. It locks with a rusty clang that echoes through the space.
Finally, some space to fucking breathe.
Vinny feels like shit, guys.
The antibiotics. Here, man. Joe, I pull them out and pass them to Vinny.
Got any water with that?
Just dry swallow them, man.
Fucking psycho. What am I, a horse?
Joe, I'm pulling out some water from my pack. Actually, I'm grabbing 4 bottles. We're all dehydrated as fuck from last night's bender plus this morning's cardio.
Cardio. We ran up one flight of stairs.
And crashed a helicopter and fought zombies, and I threw 2 bodies off a skyscraper.
Which was fucking beautiful, by the way.
Arthur pulls out 4 bottles of overpriced Fiji water from the penthouse minibar. They're warm now, but in the desert heat, they might as well be liquid gold. Orion pulls out the pill bottle taken from the co-pilot. 8 white pills rattle around inside.
8 pills? That's what, 2 days if I take them properly?
1 every 3 or 4 hours would be standard dosing, ignoring sleep. So yeah, 2 days.
2 days to find more medicine or find hacksaw. I know which is easier.
Nobody's cutting off my fucking arm.
Not yet. But keep options open. In Russia, we have saying, better to be 1-armed farmer than 2-armed corpse.
You have way too many sayings about dismemberment.
Siberia was an educational place.
Anyway, it's pointless now. Infections spread to my heart. Only way I get out of this alive is meds.
We need a plan. First, antibiotics. There's got to be some inside this building, surely?
It's a Big Lots. They sell discount shit, not pharmaceuticals.
Вы, суки, невероятны. But employees have purses, bags. Americans always carrying pills, anxiety medication, painkillers, antibiotics from last winter they never finished.
First time in my life I'm hoping to run into someone with a UTI.
Or strep throat. Or a tooth infection.
Statistically, 1 in 4 Americans has leftover antibiotics in their medicine cabinet. That's decent odds.
Assuming zombies haven't eaten all meds.
But yeah, junkie zombos.
Jesus, when did we all become such pessimists?
When dead started walking, perhaps.
Okay, so we search for antibiotics first. Then what? Try to find more survivors? Get out of Vegas entirely? Head to that safe location on the map?
Henderson was, what, 10 miles southeast?
That 10 miles through city full of infected, with no vehicle, with Vinny getting sicker.
I can walk 10 miles.
Today maybe. Tomorrow,
So what's your plan then, Conrad?
find antibiotics, find vehicle, get to Henderson. We rest. Simple.
Nothing about this is simple.
It's at this point you hear a light clatter echo through the loading dock, metal on concrete like someone dropping a torch or a crowbar. The sound bounces off the towers of shrink-wrapped pallets, making it hard to pinpoint exactly where it came from. But it was definitely deeper in the building, past the maze of inventory.
What was that?
Everyone shut up.
You all freeze, listening. For a moment, nothing. Then, the soft scrape of a door closing. You turn just in time to see an office door at the back of the loading area swing shut. Through the narrow window, you catch a glimpse of movement. Someone ducking out of sight.
Someone's watching us.
Zombie or human?
Zombies don't close doors quietly and back away from people who notice them.
I mean, that's a big assumption to say we have about an hour's worth of knowledge about what zombies can do.
So we've got company, friendly or otherwise.
In my experience, anyone who watches you secretly isn't planning a welcome party.
The loading dock suddenly feels a lot less safe. Someone knows you're here. Someone who chose to watch rather than reveal themselves. In a world where trust is extinct, that's rarely a good sign. And that's where we're ending tonight's session. See you later, guys.